Shalom TV, celebrating Jewish culture. Funding for Shalom TV has been provided by the following. And by viewers like you.
1, 2, 3, not only you and me, got 180 degrees and I'm caught in between, counting 1, 2, 3, Peter, Paul, and Mary, getting down with 3 P, everybody loves open.
First of all, it's fun. It's much more fun than dealing with events in the UN. It gives everybody an option to see other sides of Israel that they don't usually see. And this is actually a size that we are very proud of. We have 2 models on the Sports Illustrated swimsuit. One of them is here today. And this is not what we usually read or hear about Israel. And we want you to hear and read about it more.
This is a really cool event, and I'm really happy to be here.
I'm really here to connect back to my Jewish roots and look at Israeli swimsuit models.
I was just interested in seeing some Israeli designers. I don't know very many of them, and I like clothes, so.
You came first and foremost for the fashion this evening.
Yeah.
Reid Rosenthal from The Bachelorette is here tonight, and how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great.
Are you excited for what we're about to see?
What are we about to see?
I don't know, we're going to see some sexy fashion.
Of course.
Were you portrayed at all as the Jew on The Bachelorette?
Actually, I think I was portrayed as the Jew because they made me a little, well, I am neurotic, as are most Jews. But one of the producers was like King Jew. Elon, he's the man, I love him. But he put this scene together that made me look a little neurotic. You know, asking about my glasses, should I wear them, should I not wear them? I'm going on a date with this girl, what do I do, what do I say? So yeah, I think they turned me into the neurotic Jew.
So these stereotypes are sort of proliferated in the media.
Well, when you have a Jewish producer who likes comedy, yeah, they are.
So is it cool at all to like be in a room full of like just tons of Jews?
Oh, of course. I feel at home.
Feeling at home.
I work for Birthright Israel Next in New York. This is our table. We're giving away cupcakes at the amazing fashion show event tonight. And the reason why we're here is to promote our organization. We have hundreds and thousands of New Yorkers living in Manhattan coming to Jewish programming, and we're raffling off a trip to Israel on one of our trips this summer. What we do is we work with people when they come back from Birthright. So I've seen an increase in participation. People are meeting Jewish people in New York, they're making friends, they're staying connected, and our place serves as like a home base for these people. So it's been kind of amazing for me to watch that and be part of that experience. Birthright Next is so crucial as we are just the glue that binds Jewish New Yorkers that have been on Birthright, and you know, it's like going to camp. Like, you come back and everyone knows what you've been through. You know what Israel is. You know that like people can relate to this big thing that just happened to you.
How have you seen Birthright grow as an organization and Birthright Next sort of come into its own as an important...
Birthright is the best organization, and I hope it will get even more successful and will bring more and more people, because this is the real connection between the Jewish population in the United States to Israel. And everybody who went on the trip came back half an ambassador to the state of Israel. Obviously, the government has a very strong relationship with it, although it's not a part of our government. But we are very proud of the work the people of Birthright is doing, and hopefully they will continue to succeed because they're doing a great job.
Friedman. I'm an Aliyah Shlicha from the Jewish Agency for Israel, and we're part of the event. We're helping people. We have a raffle about Ulpan, to study Hebrew, to improve our Hebrew, and the idea is that people that are thinking and considering Aliyah, then they have the opportunity to invest in their Hebrew before they move to Israel.
So one person will be chosen as a winner tonight?
Yeah, but everyone can study Hebrew. It's important to improve our Hebrew before we move there.
Have you seen an increase in youth involvement in these causes in recent years? And I mean, this event is sort of really sexy and huge and exciting. I mean, is this something that's new, or you've seen it developing?
So I think it's wonderful, and I really think that we should go out to wherever their interest is, and to engage them with the Jewish community through fashion, through music, whatever.
I'm here to meet all these great friends that are supporting Birthright in Israel. I'm going to go next year, and it's a great party with a lot of great people, and I'm having a blast.
So how old are you?
I'm 22.
And are you in school? What are you up to?
I just graduated from Brandeis in May, and I work for a congresswoman. I'm going on Birthright next summer.
And why do you think that Birthright is important? Why is it such a great turnout?
I think it's understanding your heritage and the cultural background that you have. I mean, so many generations of my family have observed the traditions that started in Israel, and to really see where my family came from and where those traditions came from is very important.
And it doesn't hurt for it to be in such a sexy environment that we get to do a party.
That's right. Well, that's New York, and you know, it's great to see all these people having a good time together and sharing a common cause.
What can we expect, do you think, on the runway over here?
Hopefully some beautiful women, some cutting-edge fashion, and more good times for everyone here.
We gotta support Birthright and all the other great Jewish organizations that are hosting this event.
Did you go on Birthright?
No, but my mom's involved with it, so that's how I got involved. I'm not eligible.
Why are you not eligible?
I've already been on a trip to Israel, and my brother lives there, so.
My half of my family's in Israel, so I go back twice or 3 times a year. So any organization that has anything to do with Israel, I feel very close to, and happy to support any cause that supports Israel.
Do you find that there's a lot of these kinds of events in the city? Are you constantly? Do you have to look and search them out, or are they sort of, abundant in the city?
I think that young people, if they were to search and they were to find any other young Jewish people in particular, events are quite abundant, and in particular for supporting Israel, they're everywhere. So it's great to come to these things.
We're really lucky in New York because there's a great young Jewish crowd, so it's really easy to find events like this that support being Jewish and supporting Israel.
I thought I'd come out and support Birthright because I went on Birthright and I loved it.
When did you go on Birthright?
Let's see, I guess it was a couple of years ago now. It was winter of 2006.
How old were you?
I was 23.
And what, can you give me a favorite memory of that trip?
My favorite memory from that trip was just making a really good friend there who I keep in touch with all the time now. We're still really close.
Would you say that the trip strengthened your connection to Israel?
Well, I've always loved Israel, so it didn't. My love for Israel never needed to be strengthened, but I did have a great time, and I love Israel, and I'll always support it till the day I die. I think there are a lot of people who need to go to Israel to realize just how amazing it is. Because I already knew, I went to like a yeshiva growing up. I already had a really strong connection with Israel. But, living in New York, you meet so many Jews who really have very little connection to their Jewish identity and to Israel. So I think it's really important that that Birthright exists.
You've seen it's been wonderful, it's been sexy, it's been fun, and the future of the Jewish community is in fantastic hands with Birthright and Birthright Israel Next. We'll see you next time.